You see
Swag.
how so we're on the opposite side of the key light, right?
Yes.
If we move to the same side of the key light, this is broad lighting.
Ah, I
That's
see.
broad. That's short.
It's more dynamic with the short, like low key.
That's what I think. That's how I approach it. I'm not saying you guys are wrong for shooting broad light. Thank you, Mark.
Alright, I start filming whenever you're ready, I suppose. I'm gonna start. Good man.
To the field, then she made me kneel. She said all my pain, yeah, she's been healed. Now I'm healing to pain. Yeah, it's in my brain, and yeah, I'm taking my break. Living once a day. Trying to get out of bed, trying to get out of my head. Get it out of my head. Get all the red. Promises like a miracle, hitting pretty spiritual. Looking around and I see her, and she looks me in the eye. Yeah, the eye opens wide. See us all, yes sir. She's watching us, and it's fucked up. Fuck that, put it in the double cup. Gotta go and sip it up, sipping up the brick, yeah, hey. Sipping up the y'all until I have sniffles. Every single day, yeah, my life of ripples. Giving me pain, giving me pain. Yeah, that shit hurts today. Put me in the hearse. I'm feeling worse and I'm feeling worse. Stay until I look the same, and I look the same, and I look the same, and I look the same gang, and I let it spray, and I let it spray. Today, I let it spray.
Yes.
Let it spray. Nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide. Into the days you will enter into your mind. And in your desires, she's trying to build her empire. And the towers, dancing in fire, dancing in fire. And me every single day, these actions, they all put me in fire. Shit, I might desire.
We out here, bro. Recording by the fire. You shaking hands with Danger Dog?
Hell yeah, dog.
Yes, sir.
Fucking with the fire and shit.
Oh,
Fuck the fire. Bro. What
fuck the fire, bro. Oh, shit.
What the fire doing? Now
Bro,
we
what the
cooking-
fire doing?
Now we cooking the marshmallows.
Yes, sir. We out here cooking
out here,
marshmallows, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro. Getting this bitch toasted up.
Yes, sir.
Anointing the fire with my marshmallow. I'm about to do the pendulum with my marshmallows. Damn, how is this shit? Oh shit. Shit chilling. Oh god.
This is a gnarly fire, bro.
This
It is
very-
burning.
Very calming.
Yes, sir. This is so chill.
Holy shit, I just put it in hell. Just casted it
Cast it straight down, bro.
down. Alright. Toasted and fucking burnt.
Yes, sir. Now it's time to ignite the torch and scare off the monsters, bro.
Babe, he's eating the chocolate. You need to stop.
Yes, sir. You probably missed it. And there you have it. Yes, sir. Fucking mighty righteous flame, dog. The complete cut has arrived.
Bro, I zoomed into like the fire and it looked fucking beautiful. That one right there? Oh yeah. Or this one right there. The big one. Yeah.
First and foremost, there you go. Even though it's right on top. Try to build some other things around it. That's a terrible spot. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm building some flames, dog. Gasket. Into the flames you go.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Stop.
Hell yeah.
Yes, sir.
I got that on film.
That's awesome. Ready, Doug?
Yeah, if this shit would like focus, you hoe. Focus.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why.
Can you focus?
Yes, sir. Hold up. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. That shit's lighting up.
Yes, sir.
Shit, I'm tired.
Yes, sir.
It's still going. Ooh, shit, getting hot and shit. Oh, fuck it.
Yes, sir.
That's some marshmallow stick.
Oh shit. That's gonna burn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Some cute little pieces. Pieces will grow so big. Oh yeah, now like right in good. Right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you do it. Fucking marshmallows cooking. Oh wow.
Yes, sir.
That's doing really good. That's how you make a fire, y'all. With Jake and Noah.
How to make a fire with Jake.
You kind of make a pentagram, but it's not in that meaning. It's for good flame techniques. Trust me. Beautiful. And it's moving on its own. All hail the fire.
My bad, I did not mean to hold up like interrupting you. That's not what I meant by that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, dog. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm baked, bro. It's okay. Everything's okay when I'm faded.
Today, after the fire, it appears we had a very interesting night. Would you like to tell us what happened, Jake?
Yeah, so if you see the fire clips from before, we had a nice raging fire, just having a great smoke sesh with my brother Noah. From there, we see the cop lights. And they start coming. And they're coming very slowly because they're stupid. And they can't go down this hill fast like me. They're not built like that. Stupid ass new cars. Can't even use them. Anyways, from there, all of a sudden, my brother Noah, he says bye to me, man. And, you know, we go through it together. We hide everything. And we're doing this, again, perfectly. Everything was hidden perfectly. Nothing was seen. Nothing was checked. So from there, my brother Noah, he's trying to leave. And the police stop him and take him out of his car. And I'm not sure what the law is on that. I'm not sure. But it didn't seem right. So they took him out the car and they were questioning him. I'm not sure what they told you, but from there they brought me over there and they just started asking about the home. And you know, I'm not going to disclose this information, but from there Noah got the drug test, man, the full drug test, counting to 30 seconds, and they didn't find shit. They're stupid, you know? And from there they told me, tried to threaten me, saying that they're gonna kick me out of my house. It's not going to happen. No. So, it was perfect, they left. And now we're here. Nobody got arrested. You know, nobody is going to jail today. Fuck the pigs.
Yes, sir.
That's it. I'm gonna enjoy my Capri Sun now, dude.
How's the lighting look? I'm trying to get like a soft dynamic lighting.
Yeah, it's actually pretty nice.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, Noah. So what occurred today?
It was insane, bro. So, we're enjoying a nice bonfire, you know. I was just filming my shots, my music video shots, you know. Whatever else necessary. We're having a good time. Doing s'mores, bro. Fuck yeah. Yes, sir. But then, the horizon. Two beaming lights come over the horizon and starts creeping slowly over like a fucking snake slithering.
God.
I saw it at first, I'm like, oh shit, and we called it out for what it was, but once it got closer, that's when the panic set in. We scramble like fucking cockroaches when you fucking lift up the dinner plate, bro. Like, no cap, bro. Fucking perfectly in time, bro. Said a quick prayer. I jumped in my car and I tried to dip. I then hugged my brother before I left, and then while I was trying to drive up, they met me on the road and they stopped me right in front of the house and like, no, excuse me. You can keep your hands up, sir. You can do this. I'm gonna turn off my car. I'm like, oh, shit, because I don't know what they're gonna have, bro. It was sketchy.
It was.
It was beyond sketchy. So the thing is, there's one really stern cop who knew his business, I suppose, but the other one was a fucking rookie, bro. He was a rookie. So they're doing their things. They're telling me what's going on, this and that. They give me a very stern investigation, and they're really tough, you know. Eventually, you know, they found out, of course, there's someone else there, and called them over, you know. So when they called him over, the stern cop dude, he's like, I always do DUIs, and I'm the #1 investigator to find out when people do sobriety checks. I am the #1.
Right.
He looked at me, he says, I know you're high, sir. I looked at him, I'm like, I'm just nervous, man. So, you know, I did nothing, of course. I was just nervous.
He was just nervous.
Yeah, just nervous. So, he was always on my case, and it was a recurring thing. But, so he called my buddies over, you know, and they did an investigation, and everything went down. But then that dude's like, you know, we're not comfortable letting you drive, so we're going to give you the sobriety test, bro. I was like, fuck, it was bullshit, but okay. So when the rookie cop illegally searched my car, he just went in there, while I'm doing my shit. I'm like, fucking hell.
Right.
You know, the dog's running in the car and everything.
Right.
So this dude, the first one's like, okay, so count to 30 seconds. And you gotta do it perfectly. You gotta tilt your head up, close your eyes, and count to 30 seconds. I was like, fuck. So the first time I got to about 15 seconds, and then the rookie cop's like, "Oh shit, no, I didn't start it. Stop."
Yeah.
And I was like, the second time I did it, he did it. You know, I had my eyes not twitching or anything. I was perfectly fine, bro. He stops it 29.47 seconds, bro, flat. And they stood there in disbelief, like, what the fuck? After that, they tried to check my pulse, but the rookie cop didn't know how to check a pulse. He didn't. He kept squeezing too hard, going up and down. The other cop's going, no, you go here and here. And eventually, I'm just like, bro, just be soft in this area.
Right there.
He was trying to go up here too. So he kept doing it, and they did it like 3 times. It was high because I was nervous, of course. But I was making my jokes, you know. I was fine.
Me and you were.
Yes, sir. But eventually, he was just like, I don't know what it is, man. You know, you want to. I don't see anything wrong with him. I guess we can let him drive home. He's perfectly fine, I suppose. And that was the stern cop saying it. And then he had to talk with my brother Jake, and they sorted out their problems, you know. And he kind of told him off, and he was just stood his ground. He was a man of honor. He knew when he was to be humbled, I suppose, I guess, for lack of better words.
I know when things happen, man.
Things happen.
You know, I've had a lot of encounters, me and you,
And that's it.
to each their own.
It was weird.
Yeah, and yeah, that's it, man. Peace out, yo.
So I was trying to leave my car after all that shit happened. I finally got home safe, bro. Look what I found in my cup holder. It's a random stick, first and foremost. How did this get here? There's no way this would have gotten here naturally. But look what it is. It looks like someone hanging on the stick, bro. Like spiritual death or some shit. Oh, look at this. What the fuck? This is messed up. I don't get it. Damn. Huh. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I hope it's not me. It's very strange. As you're saying, Josh, what happened last night?
I got crossfaded to balls. And it was not fun. At all. So, I was working through most of the day, mostly just doing research, data science, just rideshare delivery, which I do. It's like a low wage job because those are funner than like being in an office all day. I got back and I was gonna go make myself a steak sandwich, and I remember something a while back when you asked me. No, wait. When I mentioned a time when I was in Mexico where I was binge drinking throughout the day, and then some dude gave me a cartel vape pen of Maui Wowie, a very potent sativa. I took a big hit, and then he gave me some tequila shots. And I realized that if taken to the max, the crossfades can be an ultimate dissociative experience. However, it is not a very euphoric one. Well, the first time it was fun, but this time it was terrible. In fact, I'd say it was almost like being in hell. Yeah, so I got back home. I decided to go drink some margaritas while waiting for you when you were filling Jake. And so I had 2 of them. I added some extra tequila to make them all crazy. And then I went upstairs and listen to some music. And you came back, and then we decided to take tequila shots. Yes, tequila shots. And I had these double shot glasses. And I was just right after, just ranting about my neighbor. And we decided to take about, like, maybe 2-3 of these hefty shots of this crazy fine tequila. And then after we drank the tequila, we're like, let's go smoke a bowl of your very dank indica. And I'm like, let's do it. They went into our place and I smoked the bowl. And then this is the part of the trip where it becomes kind of a blur for me. You can try to help fill in some details, Noah, if you can, please.
Yes, sir.
Because your memory's probably better than mine at this point. All I really remember is like you're smoking out and talking about things. And then I remember going back inside. I don't know exactly what we were doing. But all the next thing I can remember is I was just at the toilet and I was just puking my steak sandwich, puking everything that I ate that day, gorging out all of my insides to remove me of like all the toxins from all of the fucking tequila I had. I must mention that I had like a half a glass of wine earlier with my meal before I took the margaritas. So mixing alcohols probably led to like the vomit. But I remember I was just trying to get my composure. You just wanted to smoke more, and you're trying to make food, and you're like, oh shit, man. And one of the few moments of clarity from that whole experience was me trying to clean vomit off from the toilet. Because I think I remember vomiting at least 3 times into that toilet. And I had this horrible, like, brown, like, clumpy vomit everywhere that I had to clean. I don't think I did a good job. I think I might have left a bunch on, like, the side of the sink. But in that moment of just cleaning all that shit off, it just helped me to kind of adjust my mind to make me think of that. In this weird fucking state I am where I don't know if anything that I'm seeing or touching is real. When I move, I almost trip every time. I'm in a... And I was also giving me mescaline flashbacks. So... And I was just like thinking during a lot of that time, like, oh my god, I'm gonna get fucking acute alcohol poisoning if I don't stay awake. I need to keep up, or else I can seriously kill myself. So I needed to make sure so I can stay up so I can purge all of my insides of all just poisons and toxins. I tried drinking a lot of water afterwards to try to, mitigate the hangover the next day. But because I was so sick, I ended up puking out a lot of that water, and that kind of would lead to what happened the next morning, where after puking for the 3rd time about 3 in the morning, and after having a couple of hits of indica, just some baby ones, just to ease some of the nausea. I remember after puking the 3rd time, just going to my bed and just lying down and then been sleeping for 5 hours. And it was the most peaceful 5 hours ever. That was until I woke up that morning. And then everything feels kind of weird. And then suddenly, I had this creeping, horrible headache that was so dizzying, so nauseous, that would kind of overwhelm my senses. everything I would look at something, I'd feel dizzy. And the worst part of it all, that I was still very dissociated from last night. And I'm thinking, this is very unusual. Alcohol does not last this long normally. This is some weird fucking thing that is going on that I can't explain. I can't feel like that I'm just a floating head, like running to the fucking toilet to purge out yellow bile from my stomach. And I did that 4 times that morning. It was atrocious. It was like every hour or so, if I moved too much, and it would just upset my stomach so much that it just puked out all this yellow bile. It was like I was purging like toxins out of my body. It was such a bizarre, like horribly dysphoric experience that I wish no person to really put themselves in.
What about those weird spiritual realizations you had inside of the bathroom there yelling? We only have 3 minutes left, by the way.
I would have to remember exactly what I yelled, but I do remember like saying some shit.
All religions are real. And I walked over. I'm like, yes, they are. And you're like, ah. You came out and you're yelling and shit. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh god. I was just thinking about like, oh man, you filled in some important details right there. That's what I was hoping for.
So we have 2 minutes left.
Yeah. So basically what I was thinking right there is, it's like, you know, I was just in this weird state where I'm just like, fuck everything, fuck everyone, you know, everything's fucking stupid. And, you know, I'm just trying to think of like why, and I'm realizing that there's so many fallacies wrong with philosophy on like the things. It's like, and I realized that Pascal's wager only makes sense if all religions exist or they don't. You can't just pick and choose which religion is real. They're either all or they aren't. And that's what I concluded to that night.
Yes, sir.
And I was screaming a lot because I was in a lot of pain and I was puking and I was just like purging out all of my inner hatred of like everything. It was cathartic, as horrible as I felt.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Josh, for your time. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Dogs be sleeping, bro. Run, dog sleeping, bro. Yes, sir.
I will have to say, like,
Man.
drinking just straight
0
black
minutes left,
coffee in the
Josh.
morning helped with the hangover for sure.
In the bread with the butter. Pro tips. Okay, goodbye, y'all.
Yes.